you've spent time considering the implications of the economics of mutuality in China. What is it about the Chinese market now and maybe in recent history that makes this such a topical focus area there?
I think China has gone through a period that other countries went for about 100 years. So China has really experienced rapid change. So initially in the 80s and the 90s of last century, Chinese people are just seeking for money. Companies are focusing on money. But after the entry of the 21st century, things changed a lot, and the companies started to be blamed for only making money, and people are more conscious about the safety of food and so on. So I think the situation in China has changed a lot, in terms of economic maturity, and the mutuality part is now having a higher weight than the economics part.
So to what extent then do you think that this model, the economics of mutuality model, will drive that necessary business transformation as a force for common good in China specifically?
I think we need to have a gradual transformation rather than a rapid transformation. By that I mean that in advanced countries we can design all those indicators which measure social capital, natural capital, and human capital. And that combined with financial capital would be a very good KPI to get companies not only just to focus on making a profit, but also making profit by taking care of all the stakeholders. But China is not in that stage yet, and because Chinese data are notoriously known to be not accurate, and companies sometimes manipulate the data. So I think, in my view, in this early stage, we should promote more a culture of mutuality, meaning that we educate those leaders in companies and let them lead the whole country, in terms of moving towards a better quality, high standard, safety standard, so on. I think once that culture is established, a lot of other companies will follow suit, and I hope that once this stage is completed, then the Western way of measuring all this capital would be useful for China.
So clearly a lot still to do. But that said, are there any examples of companies in China who are already successfully applying some of these principles?
I think right now the leaders of companies which my school, CEIBS, educate, they are thinking ahead. So one of our alumnus is very much a celebrity because she basically hosts a very famous show. So now she is doing the things that she gets two celebrities in movie industry and two celebrities in this business world, and they go to a countryside where there is a very, very good agriculture goods, but nobody knows. Okay, so this is a good example that they do it every week. The show is now in its 4th episode, and that becomes very influential because it takes 2 episodes for one village. And because these celebrities are well recognized, so their endorsement of that agricultural product, makes that agricultural product very much trusted by people. I think economic mutuality is about trust. And in China, there was a lack of trust among people with regard to made in China products. Many of them are fake. But now, people demand more. I think one way to do it is for those what I call elite, right? Either in the business world or in the media world, and just to get together, to rebuild the trust. I think that alumnus of our school is doing exactly what we want to push on.